All right, so the weekly. The weekly is primitive. I'm afraid all the electronic equipment has short-circuited. You'll have to make do without. We are doing this in Ridgeview. All right, so once again, thanks to TV, thanks to Mike. We've got 3 evidence. We got 100% player speed, 100% ghost speed. Cursed object is the Ouija board. Broken fuse box. As you can see, we don't have much. So we've got lighters, we've got candles, we've got smudge sticks, we've got salt, we've got crucifixes, we got a book, we got glow stick, and we got a thermometer. I can already tell that we've got mimics are going to be hard if it's a mimic. The only way you're going to tell a mimic is if the ghost goes back and forth from things. We can do race. We can do Onryo. Yeah, it's going to be a little interesting. Like I said, Jin's going to be hard. I love how we got sanity pill restoration, but we don't have sanity pills. So yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Nice thing, though, is it can't change rooms. So once wherever it's at, it's stuck. Activity is level, so you should be able to find it a little bit easier. That's really about it. Grace period's 5, so it's like amateur. So you're going to have lots of time to run away. Hiding spots are very high, so pretty much every hiding spot, not exactly every hiding spot, but most hiding spots. And that's about it.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
Yeah. Alright, so we got ghost sensor, parabolic, ghost photo. Don't care about those. What I'm hoping for is like an event or something like that, just to help give us away. Alright, let's go do this again. For the weekly we stayed, and the ghost room went wide. Isn't it doing anything? Oh, shade is an option. Choose the left room or burn the cruise. Yep. That happens to me all the time. You're sitting there, la la la. It's like, why isn't this ghost doing anything? Oh, wait, shade is an option. Step out the door, boom, crucifix goes away. Probably not here. Yeah. If it wouldn't have shut the door, we would have had to wait for the hunt. And then I would have had to let it hunt me 5 million times just to make sure, just to see if I could catch it doing something. Alright, tip is kinda going down. Might be here. It's definitely colder than what it was over there. I mean, honestly, the nice thing about this weekly is because you got 5 seconds and you got all the, and you pretty much got all the hiding spots. Hi. Because you got all the hiding spots, it's not going to be that hard to get away. It's just going to be having to figure it out. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Nah, whatever had been at 96 for it to be a noni. That was probably right. We've been sitting there for a while. Okay, dusk. It's not as bad. Honestly, it might be as bad as last week. I mean, you are going to get evidence, though, so it's not going to be as bad, but it's also not going to be easy. Because the nice thing, you've got 3 evidence, so even though you only got 3 evidence items, you can cross things off. And you do have the board, so technically you do have a 4th evidence. You'll just have to stay in the truck, which you all know how I love doing that. You just stay in the truck and see if you get an EMF 5. But I hate doing that. But I'm probably gonna have to. But let's at least get everything else inside and see what we can get. All right, so it kicked the book, so we don't have to worry about writing. So that's one thing gone. All right. Let's go grab some salt. Oh, it's not going to be easy. I mean, in some ways, this one is actually in some ways, this is actually worse than last week's. Because at least last week's you had power. Like I always hate the weeklies, and kind of in APOC 3. Why did I bring this in? We already know it can't be this. Because of the power breaker being broke. Because if it's a gen, we have no idea. Come on. Where is... Oh, there it is. I mean, it can't change rooms, so... Ah, here we go. You're actually in here. Except you're going up. You can't be in here if you're going up. I love you, game. Yeah, so we saw our breath. So we know we're in the right area, but we saw our breath in the wrong room. Temperatures went up over there, not down. You suck. All right. Yeah, I know. Ouija board. All right, let's stay. So that actually just happened. That's on EMF4 though. I don't know what the ghost did, but did something. So that's a 4 and that's a 4. Because I never had the activity board, I never know the cues. I mean, electronics. That's about it. Yeah, this will be a fun one if you like trying to figure things out and it's not easy. If you're newer, this one might frustrate you. Not gonna lie. Well, I know that. What I was talking about was like for twins. Like, you know, you go boom, and then you got a second one. That's what I was talking about. That because I don't use the activity board, I don't know the, I can never remember what the twins look like on the board. I mean, that was four interactions. Yeah, some of the weeklies, some of the latest weeklies have been interesting. We've had some really easy ones, and we've had some that were, okay, this sucks. Not a wraith. What do you mean actual curve? They're all straight lines. Thank you. heard a door, but don't see any UV, so it looks like it's so. Well, I mean, it could be Nobaki. There needs to be fingerprints on that. It looks like not going to be UV. Onryo is still an option. You can't change rooms. Why are you over there? I mean, what do you mean cursed possession, guess? You can't change rooms. Oh, really? I mean, twins is an option, which is why I was talking about the board. So wait a minute. Activity lines go from corner to corner on the grid, so up straight lines are diagonal. Twin interaction looks more like the line started to go to a corner, but made a slight detour and then continues. Huh. Too bad you can't back this up. Like we do with Ghost, but what item we get? I don't have that set up. Plus, this is always going to be Ouija board. I enjoy these challenges, but yeah, they become interesting. All right, so I never knew about that with twins. So basically, if it doesn't go corner to corner, it'll kind of go like start going towards a corner, but then it might come like there'll be a slight curve to it. Okay, I never knew that. I just thought it was kind of like boom, boom. Like it was just kind of like a double jump, like when I came out here the first time. Give me 1 second, everybody. Yeah, I know one of you guys put this out there before. Where is it? Okay. I know what you're... Okay, now I know what you guys are talking about. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we saw that. Basically, it's okay. So it's not like an actual curve, but it's kind of just a deviation of the line. I get that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we've seen that yet. But then again, we've not been out here a whole lot. Yeah, I see what you guys are talking about now. I'm trying to think, is there anything else we can cross off yet? Not really. This is the one thing okay, because I am an impatient person. This is the part that drives me a little insane. Ah, crap. Damn it. Actually, and honor is an option too. Shit. So I blew out the third candle, but I wasn't in here. Yeah, that's normal footsteps. But not twins, not Raiju. No, that was the third when it blew out. So I think I'm having to restart. Doesn't look like hunts are that long. I need to look at it. They're starting in there. Looks like a noni. Oh, sorry. I always forget. For some reason, I always forget to do the guessing game for, Yeah, hunts are really short. Alright, I'm going Oni. I thought I saw the blink. I thought I saw the blink, so when it did blink, they didn't seem to be very fast. Alright, that's two.
Back.